Over 170 former personnel of the Bangladesh Rifles walked free on Thursday from jails where they were held for the last 16 years. This was after a Dhaka court acquitted all of them over the murder charges that were slapped on them after a 2009 mutiny in the early days of former Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina's regime. The men were detained over cases of violence that were slapped on them after 2 days of violence that broke out in Dhaka and spread across the country. The mutineers allegedly stole thousands of weapons from the BDR headquarters and went on a killing spree at the barracks. Over the next 2 days, many senior officers were killed. The army soon crushed the revolt, but not before the Bangladesh Rifles troops had allegedly murdered 74 people. Hundreds of soldiers were put on trial by special military courts that handed them punishments ranging from death to a few years in prison. However, rights groups and the United Nations criticized the hearings for procedural shortcomings. The release of these personnel from jails comes months after the fall of the Sheikh Hasina government following a student-led uprising against her 15-year rule in Bangladesh.
I can't put my happiness into words. It feels like a dream. I never imagined he would come out of jail if Hasina was in power. There was no justice here. What happened to us was injustice. My husband knew nothing about the mutiny or the killings. He was just a novice in the BDR when he was arrested.
We salute the students and the people, and today is a result of their movement. They caused a mass uprising in the country, and Hasina had to flee because of that. After her fleeing, the interim government realized that it was a conspiracy to arrest the BDR members. For that reason, the innocent BDR members are getting bail, maintaining due legal process.
Since the fall of the Sheikh Hasina regime in 2024, families of the jailed soldiers have been campaigning to reopen the investigation, alleging they were wrongfully punished. A previous official investigation carried out during Hasina's tenure blamed the mutiny on years of pent-up anger among ordinary soldiers. It says the soldiers felt their appeals for pay rise and better treatment had been ignored. But Hasina's opponents claimed that she herself had a role in orchestrating the mutiny in order to weaken the military and bolster her own power. While all the personnel are released now, they still face a case. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.